TK and Mary's Outdoor Adventures. A special guest, Otter Bob. Season 2. Well, last year we had such a great response, and we just had so much fun doing TK and Mary's Outdoors that we decided to come back and do it again for Season 2. It was just so much fun. So also we had such a great response to Otter Bob that we have decided to make him a permanent special guest, maybe a co-host. We'll have to see what happens with his contract. It's October 9th, and today is the first day of the Louisiana Youth and Veteran Hunt. So for the first time, I'm going to take advantage of the veteran hunt, and so that means that I'll be able to get into the stand this afternoon with a rifle. And so I'm really excited about that. The buzz is around the camp house for a new hunting season. Bow season started last week, and squirrel season started last week as well. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to take advantage of squirrel season day opener, but I look forward to doing at least one more episode on TK and Mary for squirrels. We just love those bushy tails around here. But first things first, when you haven't shot your rifle in about 5 or 6 months, the best thing to do is to get out and make sure that that rifle is still in the same shape that you left it. That means giving it a once over, a good clean, and also shoot it a couple times. Make sure it's on target. The worst thing you can do is miss a deer or wound a deer. And you know, basically last year, you know, I had pretty bad luck and missed a deer. So we don't want that to happen this year. So that's going to be our number one task here. Let's get this gun sighted in so we know we're confident in making a shot at, you know, 200-300 yards if necessary. So stay with us as we sight in this rifle and we get in the stand this afternoon. Check back. Welcome back. Back by popular demand, here's Otter Bob.
Yes, sir.
Otter Bob's here to help me sight in my rifle and make sure it's ready to go this afternoon. If one steps out, I need to make sure that I can put one accurately where I want it. Here at TK and Mary's Outdoors, we recommend Caldwell Lead Sled. Takes all the guesswork out of target practice. Well, it looks like she's exactly where I left her last year. So good, one less thing. So we're about 1.5 inches high at 125 yards, which at 200 yards it'd be dead on. So we're happy with that. We're gonna call it good. Gives me a lot of confidence in getting in the stand this afternoon just in case something walks out. So the excitement is building here. I'll be getting in the stand here in a couple hours. It's a little warm. Definitely gonna need some thermocell action this afternoon. So check back later and you know, see how this first veteran hunt goes. Thank you. This segment of TK and Mary's Outdoor Adventures is brought to you by Remington, Caldwell, Yamaha, and Walker Hearing Protection. And while we're at it, fans, muzzleloading season coming up here in just a couple of weeks. I just got a brand new primitive rifle made by Traditions Buckstalker. So we might as well take the extra few minutes and make sure this thing's on as well. So we're gonna check it at 25 and then at 50, and that's about as far as I'm gonna take it. So here we go. Hey there, welcome back to TK and Mary's Outdoors. Well, it's always important to make sure your rifles are sighted in and you know where that round is gonna go where you want it to go. It's you know, it's a safety thing, but it's also an ethics thing. So whenever you have the opportunity to take an animal's life, you want it to be ethical, and you know, you want to be able to make that shot when it counts, and so that's important. And I've learned that in the last year. You know, I think one of the worst feelings that I've ever had is knowing that I may have wounded a deer and couldn't find it. So but we, you know, obviously we're on point today, and you know, so we're gonna go out and get in the stand. So it's Saturday afternoon. It's warm. It's about 85 degrees and about a 6 to 8 mile an hour wind. And I forgot my thermocell. So hopefully the skeeters aren't too bad. But anyway, so I'm really excited. You know, a new adventure starts today, so you know, my hopes are up. I'm excited and really looking forward to sitting down and staying for the first time in, you know, about 8 months. So anyway, so check back with me here after the break and see how our first hunt of the year goes. October 9th, the Youth and Veteran Hunt Weekend.
Hello, welcome back to TK and Mary's Outdoor Adventures. Well, that's the first hunt of the season. Wasn't successful, but I wouldn't call it unsuccessful. It was a great evening, nice weather, it cooled down a little bit, and when the sun went down, all those lightning bugs came out and really made for an awesome spectacle. Saw a couple deer, couldn't quite get a shot on it. Poor old tractor's been in the shop all summer, hadn't been able to cut the old food plots, but we'll get that taken care of, and that won't be an issue going forward. But and again, you know, it's you can't kill a deer every time you go out, but you got to think about why are you out there? To enjoy great outdoors. So and I think I did. So I'm just gonna hang back here and enjoy my evening with Otter Bob and old Captain Redbeard. So anyway, that's why they call it hunting and not killing. This segment of TK and Mary's Outdoor Adventures is brought to you by Anheuser-Busch. See you next time.
Welcome back, hunting fans. How did our morning hunt go, you say? Well, they don't call this the Big Piney Woods sleep all day hunting camp for nothing. I've never found another place that I sleep as good as I do here at the camp house. So if you read between the lines, nope, nothing happened this morning except for sleeping in. But this afternoon's another opportunity to get out there. So we're gonna give it another shot this afternoon, but you know, kind of in the meantime, we've been messing around the camp house a little bit. As you know, Mary's a bit of a weirdo and she likes bones and things like that. So we've spent today looking for some pig bones and also trying to pick some beautiful berries. I think Mary has a plan to make some syrup and things like that. So just a ton of fun little things to do here at the camp house, even when you're not hunting. So we're gonna get back out in the stand here in a couple hours, and you know, we'll give you an afternoon update. See you later. Fun facts about the American beautyberry. Native Americans used the leaves and the roots to cure things like rheumatism, colic, fever, and all sorts of things. You can also use it to make wine, jelly, jams. So it's a very versatile little wild berry. Hey, welcome back to TK and Mary's Outdoor Adventures. It's the afternoon hunt, October 10th. So it's Sunday afternoon. And I'm headed back to the back of the property. Hopefully we'll have some luck. Saw several deer here last year, but was unsuccessful. But the other guys in the camp have seen some pigs here, and we've been starting to have a little bit of problem with some hogs. And so I'm gonna keep my eye out for that and be ready to pull the trigger on either pig or deer. So it should be a pretty interesting hunt, but it's a pretty steep climb to get there. So it's about 85 degrees. Doesn't seem to be as humid as it was yesterday, but I did remember my Thermacell, so one less thing. So if I can get up this hill, I'll be in good shape. But anyway, if you look here, some more beautyberry. So I'll get some of that for Mary on the way back. But anyway, it's just me hunting this afternoon. So definitely, you know, excited about what could happen. But I still have another day before I have to go home. So, you know, still very, very optimistic. So check back with me, see how this afternoon hunt went. See you later. Hey, good morning. Welcome back to TK and Mary's Outdoors. Well, we finally got up, and it's the last day we're gonna be here. So luckily we are gonna take advantage of the morning hunt. So It's real windy. It's about 15 mile-an-hour winds. It's been sprinkling this morning, but it's about 70, 75 degrees. So we're gonna jump on the four-wheeler. It's a little late. We're gonna jump on the four-wheeler and get out there and see what we can do this morning. So I'll give you an update here in a little bit. Stay with us. Hello, welcome back. So as you remember, this morning we actually got up out of bed to go sit in the stand. So we went out there and saw a few deer, stayed out for a few hours. Nothing that I really wanted to use a tag on. They were pretty much all fawns and yearling does. Kind of looking for more of a mature doe right now. I'm not even looking for a buck right now. I'm just looking for a mature doe. Something to put a little bit of meat in the freezer, and we need meat at the house and at the camp house. So definitely, you know, want to make a good choice. But this is the afternoon. It's Monday afternoon, October 11th. It's about 80 degrees. It's low humidity. It's not too bad out here. But this is the last hunt for this trip, so I'll be going home this evening. But it's still so early in the season. I mean, this is the earliest I've ever hunted, so there's no need to feel any pressure. There's no need to you know, be anything other than optimistic. So we've had a good time, and you know, we've done some other little things. So it's been a good trip. So you know, if I go out here and sit in this stand and it's just, and hopefully one walks out, that'd just be icing on the cake. So luckily we were able to get the access to a piece of machinery, a little skid steer with a bush hog on the front, because our tractor was broken. So this stand is going to look a lot different than it did 2 days ago when I hunted it. So all the grass has been cut down, and the visibility is going to be much better. So I'm actually looking forward to it. It's going to be a really nice little hunt. So anyway, so check back here in a minute, and you know, we'll wrap up this show and wrap up this trip. So I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. See you later. Well, hey there. That afternoon hunt is over now. Yesterday I had coyotes running through the food plot. Today I had the neighbor's pack of hounds. So a little unlucky, I guess you could say, but you know what? Still enjoyable weekend. Otter and I had a lot of fun, and you know what? We got 3 months to do this. There's no pressure at all. We should be sitting back and enjoying it, and enjoying the time out here in the great outdoors. And you know, hopefully coming soon, we'll get Mary back out here on the show, and maybe a little banjo, maybe some new cast members. But for everybody here at TK and Mary's, me and Otter Bob, we appreciate you tuning in. Until next time, y'all get out there.